Belfast is increasingly a diverse and a vibrant city and a cultural capital. We have great vision for the city, we have great ambition for the city, and I think that the Belfast Festival at Queen's is a display of the basis on which we can have such ambition and vision for the city, because it shows the best of what we can be. But it's impressive not just because of its breadth and diversity, but also because of its quality. And I think it's hugely important that at the same time as we're attracting, I think, around 550 international artists to Belfast during the festival, that we are also showcasing some of the most amazing local talent, which is also internationally acclaimed and renowned, and I think that's hugely important that we get the opportunity to do that.
As I'm reminded of the early days of the festival and Michael Emerson, who started it, and it must be 46, 47 years since he produced the festival pamphlets. A group, 10 poems by Seamus Heaney, 11 poems by me and by Derek Mahan. That was part of the festival in those days. So it's rather touching to be doing something now. The symphony orchestra is clearly, one of the greatest achievements of the human mind, and to think of standing there in front of the Ulster Orchestra, trying desperately hard not to upstage it, is wonderful, and to be doing it with my old friend in poetry, Seamus Heaney, is just, I don't have words for it. And I feel humble and excited.
In Belfast, we've almost turned cynicism into an art form, but I think that we should take stock of where we're heading in other art forms. We have a fantastic symphony orchestra in the Ulster Orchestra. Thank you once again, David. An international festival and a collection of festivals throughout the year that is surpassed on these islands only in Edinburgh. I go to the monopoly of the cities, and believe me, it's true. We have new state-of-the-art theatres coming on stream in the Lyric and the Mac. The new Ulster Museum looks fabulous, and it will be opening during the festival, and so does the Ulster Hall. We have an opera house and 2,000 capacity concert hall to be proud of, and our local artists and companies are producing vibrant work. This year we have a world premiere from Kibosh, which relates tales of the Jewish community in Belfast across generations in the synagogue in North Belfast. Prime Cut present the wonderful Black Milk by the enfant terrible of Russian theatre Vasily Gigorev. Only Dance's show in the Ulster Bank Pick and Mix Festival earlier in the year was such a hit that we invited them to double its length and bring it to us. Cahoot's opera for young people by Conor Mitchell was a similar success, and it deserves to be fine-tuned for an international stage. We've commissioned with Moving On Music a new work by jazz drummer and composer Steve Davis. There are rehearsed readings by the Abbey of a new Gary Mitchell, and more exciting rehearsed readings from the Lyric Theatre. Then there's a showcase of our best young classical musicians, the great Barry Douglas with Camerata Island, Tim McGarry, and an all-star celebration of Sam Hannah-Bell. We've stunning local co-productions and commissions lined up right until 2012. Capital of Culture, you'd better believe it. I'll start sounding a bit like a broken record here, but they'd kill for that in Nottingham or Leeds or Cork